I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, yo, yo. What's poppin'? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the motherfucking dating game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. We about to get into this. Shout out to my lovely lady, April MC in the building. Shout out to April MC in the building. Shout out to Wicked Scorpion. Aaron was good. Studio Horror Music. Lawal was popping with ya. Shout out to Dax Emilium, Monogamous Player. Dukalex, Steve O'Baby. Zatti's in the building. What's going on? June Sports, still the king in the building. Joe Blast in the building. Shout out to Joe Blast. Who else we got up in here? Chris in the chat. Corey 2S. Who else we got up in here? Shout out to who else we got up in this piece? Shout out to my man. Who else? Blastomatic, Rob. Marine, what's going on? Kobe Lean in the building. What's going on? Jaybird got game in the motherfucking building. Armani Nelson, what's good with you? Jimmy Lionel is in the building. Tori, what's going on? Olafemi. Shabuku, what's popping with you, man? Appreciate everybody tuning in. So today we're going to be talking about how women only care about you if they think you're attractive. Okay, we're going to break all that down. We are going to break all of that down today. But before we get into all of that, though, y'all already know what we got to do. So let's do this and let's get to it, right? So make sure you guys go to CunninghamElements.com. CunninghamElements.com. Make sure you guys get your soap. Get that parfum. You feel me? Go to CunninghamElements.com. Do not miss out. If you're missing out, you are slipping and sliding in your life. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure that you guys do that and get that going. Also, make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com. Listen, if y'all don't have this program, what men wish they knew about women, I'm telling y'all are slipping. What men wish they knew about women, hidden gems about dating you don't know but should. So make sure you guys check that out with myself and April. Make sure you guys do that. Also, get the online dating consultation with myself and April. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you get that going. Step up your online dating game today. This shit is fire. Make sure you guys go and get this, because if you are not doing this, you are missing out on thousands. I'm not kidding. Thousands of women that you guys can be talking to right now. You could set up a date tonight. You understand? You could be setting up a date tomorrow for the weekend, but y'all want to be playing games and slipping out here. So this is what I'm telling you guys, get on the online dating consultation, because everything that you think you know when it comes to this online dating is wrong. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. Tell you that right now. So make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com, book your online dating consultation with myself in April. Also get the other stuff on shoplocario.com, like the massive game collection, master the vetting process, how to have sex 2 women a day ebook, audiobook, looks don't matter ebook, master approaching women in 30 days or less audio program, plus all the other stuff on shoplocario.com. Also, make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com to join the Masculine Identity Membership so you guys can get on the Zoom calls with Miles every Monday. That's masculineidentitymembership.com. And also make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com so you can get the program 10 Irrefutable Laws of the Game. You understand what I'm saying?
Just do it.
So you can get that program on badboymembership.com. So go to badboymembership.com and get that program, get that shit cracking. You understand? And last but not least, make sure that you guys go to patreon.com to get on the Bad Boy Show. Yes, sir. Go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario to get on the Bad Boy Show. We do the show every week. We just finished recording the new episode. I'm going to upload that right after this show. And the new program, the new podcast episode, we're talking about how to choose better women. You feel what I'm saying? And the game in there is so heavy. You guys need to go get that and check that out. So go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario to get on the Bad Boy Show. All right. So guys, call the number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. All right. So now, today we're talking about women only care about you if they think you're attractive. Now, what does that mean? So what gave me the idea of this topic for the show is I was watching a video, shout out to K Zaggin, where he was talking about a lot of guys are trying to, get validation from women. So they do a bunch of goofy shit in order to get validation from women. And he was showing a video of this woman. She was at like a gas station and the dude was trying to holler at her and the woman wasn't, interested in him, but he was trying to still get at her, even though she was basically telling him that she's not interested in the way that she was coming at him, right? She was coming at him real disrespectful, and he was basically trying to, pay for her gas, pump her gas and try to get her number or whatever, right? So she allowed him to pump the gas, pay for the gas, and she was on camera like, listen, as soon as this dude pay for my gas, I'm gonna be out. You understand? And so he's trying to impress her by paying for the gas, pumping her gas, and then he was also telling her, hey, you should check out my car. My car is so awesome. Look at this car I have or whatever. He's trying to impress her with the car. So he's trying to impress her with the car. He's trying to impress her by paying for her gas and pumping her gas and all this other stuff the entire time, right? The woman is basically, just laughing at him, disrespecting him, and not really engaging in the sense that shows that she's interested, right? Now, what happens is that a lot of guys, this is the mistake they make. A lot of guys try to do things in order to make a woman attracted to them, right? So they try to get their money up, right? They try to, hopefully have higher status in a situation, right? They're looks maxing, right? They're doing all these things to try to get a woman to want them. What they don't understand is that if the woman is not attracted to you, all those things don't matter. You understand? Meaning that if you are looks maxed, right? It doesn't matter how good looking you are or how looks max you are. If the chick is not attracted to you, it don't fucking matter. You understand? If you have a bunch of money, it don't matter if she's not attracted to you. If you have status, your status don't matter if she's not attracted to you. You understand? This is what a lot of guys don't understand. So what guys are trying to do is they're trying to do things to get the woman attracted to them. But what I'm saying is what you're doing doesn't matter because she's not attracted to you. You see what I'm saying? So dudes like to do all of this weird shit, thinking and hoping that this is going to make the woman attracted. right? So this is why, for example, a lot of these PUAs, they teach you to chase women, pass her shit tests, do all these pickup lines and gimmicks and all that other stuff. None of that matters if she's not attracted to you. See, for example, a lot of times you would hear like in a pickup artist space where they'll say shit like, or even some of the red pill dudes, they'll say some shit like, don't validate the woman, like pretend you don't like her or neck her or act like you're busy or, don't call her for a few days and whatever the fuck, right? They'll say to do all of this goofy shit, right? And so they'll say all of this in the attempt to seem mysterious or, to get the girl to chase them or to get the girl to be more excited about them. And what I'm telling you is none of that matters if she is not attracted to you, right? Because if she's not attracted to you, then what you're doing is of no value. It's not relevant, right? And the thing is this, if she was attracted to you, you wouldn't need to do any of those things to try to get her to be attracted to you because she's already attracted to you. So what a lot of guys try to do is they try to play games and do little gimmicks and tricks. And hopefully this gimmick or trick or tactic or technique I do is going to get the girl to want to fuck with me. But what I'm telling you is that if the woman was attracted to you, then you wouldn't need to do these things to try to get her to be attracted. And what I'm saying is that none of those things that you're doing are going to matter because she is not attracted to you anyway. So you trying to do it to get her to be attracted to you, you're wasting your time and your energy because that's not going to make her attracted to you, because if she was attracted to you, she'd already be attracted to you. This is what these guys don't understand. See, when it comes to game, a lot of guys think game is some way when it comes to them dealing with women. They think it's some way to convince a woman to like them, a way to trick them, a way to manipulate the woman to liking them. And what I'm saying is that you're doing all this stuff and she don't give a fuck. Why? Because she's not attracted to you. You're going out there buying her expensive shit. She'll take it, but it don't matter because she's not attracted to you. So she don't really care about you. She's not interested in you. You see what I'm saying? This is why a lot of times where you'll try to make something happen with a woman, you're double and triple texting her. She done flaked on you twice, right? And you're still chasing her and you're trying to get her out. And let's say you finally do get her out, right? It seems like you're pulling teeth, right? And let's say you continue to chase her and maybe at some point you might end up smashing because you wore her down. But all those things had to happen, or all those things were happening because she was not attracted to you in the first place. So all of that shit you was doing doesn't matter because she's not attracted to you. And when I say women only care about you if they're attracted to you, they only care about you if they're attracted to you because they only care about what they want. So if they want you, they're going to care in some form or fashion because it benefits them to have you there because they want you, because they're attracted to you. Them being attracted to you is a benefit to them. So that's why they're going to even care. That's why they're going to care to get dressed, walk out the house, meet you for the dates, right? They're going to follow your lead. They're going to have sex with you. They're going to text you and call you and try to get in contact with you, all these things. And they only care because they're attracted to you. If they're not attracted to you, they're not going to do any of those things. And if they're not attracted to you, what they'll do is that if they're not going to do any of those things, the most they will do is try to use you, utilize you for attention. You understand? Exactly. He's saying if you got to build attraction, she's not for you. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. So the unfortunate part for a lot of guys, and guys, if you want to call the number is 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. We're not going to be here a long time, so make sure that you guys call up if you want to your questions answered. If you have a question that you want to put in the chat, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to your question in the chat near the end. You feel what I'm saying? And we'll make that happen. You understand? So this says, are you guys struggling with women, just humans like you? Maybe try not only looking at that as sexual objects. Come on, fam. I hope you're a woman that's writing this. Please tell me you're a woman, because that sounds exactly like what women say. Please, because if you're a dude writing this, fam, I gotta hit you with the button again. But call up. Let's talk about this. But see, the thing is that you don't realize that that women are sexual objects. I don't understand. Like, just like men are, we're all sexual objects. What are you talking about? So you're saying not only looking at them as, okay, let me ask you a question. Why, follow what I'm saying here. Why do you have to look at a woman as more than a sexual object? Think about this. Why do you feel like you're obligated to look at a woman as more than a sexual object? Right? Because if you just want casual sex with her, aren't you looking at her as a sexual object? If you were having a woman who's a fuck buddy, aren't you looking at her as a sexual object? If you go to the strip club, aren't you looking at her as a sexual object? If a woman walks past you and you turn around and stare at her butt, aren't you looking at her as a sexual object? So what's the problem? Exactly. Shout out to Jesse. Women love being objectified. That's a fact. That's a fact. See, women want you to look at them as a sexual object, because if you didn't, they would lose their fucking minds. If a woman walked outside for a whole week and no guy was checking her out and looking at her as a sexual object, she'd feel like there's something wrong with her. She'd feel like she's not desirable. She would be upset. She'd be pissed the fuck off. See, what happens is that this whole, oh, don't treat me like a sexual object comes from women who are dealing with men that they don't see as sexual objects, meaning men they're not sexually attracted to. So if a woman's not sexually attracted to a man, then she's going to tell that man, don't look at me as a sexual object, because what she wants from that guy is non-sexual attention. You see what I'm saying? So of course she's going to tell you, don't look at me as a sexual object. If a woman tells you to not look at her as a sexual object, she don't want to fuck you. She doesn't see you as a sexual object. You understand what I'm saying? She doesn't see you as that. You said because people are humans, much more to life than sex. Most people desire connection and healthy relationships, not hookups. Oh my God. Call in. You're sounding ridiculous right now, Mozzie. What are you talking about? Okay, check this out, right? So we're not stupid. We know that men and women are humans. We know that there's much more to life than sex, right? But that's in any particular situation. Anything that you're focusing on at any moment in life, there is still more to it than that thing you're focusing on, right? Right now, I'm talking into a microphone doing a live stream, right? Is there more to life than talking in the microphone and doing a live stream? Absolutely. But right now, I'm talking in the microphone doing a live stream. You see what I'm saying? So when I order food and my DoorDash person comes to deliver my food, right? I'm sure there's more to that guy's life, the guy who brought my food. I'm sure there's more to his life than just bringing my food. I'm sure he probably has a family, maybe has a wife or kid. I don't know. There's a lot going on outside of that. But do I care though? All I care about is that motherfucker bringing me my food. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's all I care about. So that human, in that moment, they are to bring me my food. That is it. But me looking at him as somebody that's bringing me my food doesn't disregard everything else about him. You understand what I'm saying? But at this moment, I just need him to bring me my food. So if we're talking about women as sex objects, I can meet a woman and this woman could be doing amazing things. But guess what? I don't care. I don't care. You understand what I'm saying? Because if we're fuck buddies and her purpose is we get together and we have sex, that woman is a sex object. Like, what are we talking about here? You understand what I'm saying? Of course, she has other things outside going on in her life and all these other things happening and all. We're not talking about that right now. We're not talking about that right now. Shout out to K-Zag. He said, I can't stand disingenuous people like Mozzie, a.k.a. Messi. The fact that one night stands exist means that both men and women equally objectify each other sexually and they like it. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. But see, a lot of times, y'all love to be y'all love to be all PC and shit. And y'all say shit based on y'all being conditioned to think about what women are saying, but y'all don't know that there's usually an agenda when women are saying what they're saying. Because the same women you're talking about to not look at as a sex object, that same woman, she might be fucking a dude and she wants that dude to slut her out, call her all types of names, spit on her, do a lot of nasty, freaky shit. Right? But then on the flip side, oh, well, don't look at me as a sex object. Like, what are we talking about here? It says, well, not everyone views sex as food. Not everyone does the whole fuck buddy thing. But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if not everybody does it. What I'm saying is that you're saying that you shouldn't be looking at a woman as a sex object. And my thing is, who are you to say that? Why not? Who are you to govern how people view things and perceive things? Now, if we're talking about a situation where you are causing harm to someone because you seeing them as a sex object takes away you seeing them as a human being, then that's a different story. You understand what I'm saying? That's a different story. But we're not talking about that because we're not idiots here. We're not stupid. We're intelligent. You understand what I'm saying? We use our minds. You understand what I mean? So you guys got to understand that. But again, see, you don't want to get caught up in all that nonsense because a lot of times what happens is that affects your game, getting caught up in that nonsense, because then you start feeling like something's wrong with you for desiring a woman sexually and only wanting her for sex. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what that is. But guys, if you have a question, you can put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. If you want to call in, the call-in number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. So let's get back to this topic real quick. So we're talking about women only caring about you if they think you're attractive. Okay, hold on. We got somebody calling up. 323, what's poppin'? Who this?
Hey, what's up? This is Rick from Texas, 27. I donate to Miles.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. So what's going on?
Yeah, man, I just got a question. Like, basically, my question is, how do you deal with a woman's emotions? Like, I got my girl, like, she's my first girlfriend, but when we have like disagreements, she thinks that I don't care about how she feels. Like, I'm basically like a nonchalant dude, like real laid back. But when we have our like I said, disagreements, I'll try to like calm the situation down, basically. Like, so what's the best way to handle that?
How long y'all been together for?
Like 9 months.
Not 9 months. She's been your girlfriend, or 9 months total that you've known her?
9 months. I've known her for 3 months, and we've been together for 9 months, so 7 months together.
Okay, so you met her, y'all was hooking up for 3 months, and then you made her your girlfriend after the 3rd month?
Right, yeah.
Oh man, see that you're already starting off crazy. So that's just one, because you ain't supposed to make a chick. You shouldn't be making a chick your girl until at least 12 to 18 months. That's one. But two, what are the things y'all are arguing about, or whatever? Give me an example.
Let's see. Like example, okay, like basically, let's say like Instagram, like there's some chicks on Instagram that I follow that I forget about, you know what I mean? Probably like some Instagram models or whatever. She going through my page saying like, oh, like, why you following this? Why you following that?
Wait, hold on. Wait. How old are you and how old is she?
I'm 27. She's 26.
Okay. And so you said that she's telling you not to follow Instagram models?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, yeah.
Do you like following Instagram models?
Yeah, but they're not too important to me. But I like looking at them. But
no. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You like to do it, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, and you've been doing that before you met her, correct?
Right.
Okay, so now this is the problem, right? Mm-hmm. So the problem here is this, and this is why you got to vet women. This is why I tell you guys to make sure that you go to shoplocario.com, go to shoplocario.com, get master the vetting process, how to succeed in casual and long-term relationships. Because this is the thing. You're asking, how do you deal with when you have these disagreements or arguments or whatever it is like that, right? What I'm telling you is that you should not even be having these disagreements and arguments in the first place. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that if you like to look at chicks on Instagram, right? That's something that the girl that would be your girlfriend knows and accepts because she wants to be with you. You see what I'm saying? But you made her your girl so early that you didn't even, so before she was your girl, did she ever complain about this?
Yeah, did she? Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Okay, so now, this is the crazy part. So now, if she complained about this and this is an issue, why would you make her your girl?
Because despite that, like everything she's doing, like she's like real good. She's real cool. She's cooperative.
See, this is the problem you guys don't understand. Everything has to be all good. Not like, oh, besides that, and no, everything has to be all good. You see what I'm saying? So if a woman is going to be your girl, the reason why you vet her is because so basically you're letting her know everything that I'm about, what I like to do and how I like to do shit, this is what it is. And you either fucking with it or you're not. And if she's not fucking with it, she don't become your girl. You see what I'm saying? So what happened is that she complained about this. So the first time she talked about this, what'd you say to her?
I was saying like, what's the problem with it? Like they just nobodies basically. She was saying like, oh, like, I don't know. I guess you don't want me, like, I don't know. I really don't know. I guess it's like a jealousy thing or something like that.
So what did she say though? What did she say? What was her reasoning? Did she give you a reason? Like, oh, I don't want you to do this. What was her reason?
Basically, like, it's like Instagram chicks and like chicks that I really don't too much associate with. Basically, it's like there ain't no point of following them if you're not like what's the reason? I guess you're thinking that it's a chance that I could like fuck around with them. That's what she's trying to say. Even though I'm not even thinking about them, they just they just on my page,
Okay, so so this is the thing. So do you want your woman to control you?
No.
Okay, so again, you allowed a woman into your situation where you didn't see, this is what you should have did. When y'all were seeing each other and first getting together, and she felt some type of way about the pictures and you checking this out, you should have been like, listen, this is what I do. And I don't need to hear you telling me what you don't like me doing. If you don't like this, you can leave. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you should have been saying. So what happened is you enabled her, and this is why she's continuing to bring it up. And this is why you're having these issues. So this is what I'm saying. See, You called in saying, how do I deal with my girl's emotions and blah, blah, blah. What I'm saying is that you wouldn't have to deal with that if you didn't make her your girl. And you wouldn't have made her your girl if you knew how to vet. That's what I'm trying to say. So what I'm saying is so the problem isn't you trying to manage the emotions or deal with her emotions. You have bigger problems. You understand what I'm saying? In your situation.
So, okay, so basically, like, I get that, because I looked at your program before. I get that, like, you know, your girl supposed to follow, like, your lead. Everything's supposed to be all smooth and everything. But so if she's doing, like, let's say 100 things right, but if it's one thing that she doesn't disagree with, then it's like, be gone. Like,
yes. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, like, I just want to make a little compliment real quick. Like, I understand where you're coming from.
There can't be. So, okay, like, shout out to Steve. Steve always talk about this. If you had water and it was just a drop of poison, would you drink it?
Nah.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that the woman has to be compatible with you. If there's that one thing that's not working, y'all not compatible. You understand what I'm saying? So what you got to understand is that, see, there's a difference between something like, let's say you like pizza's your favorite food and French fries is her favorite food. Like, that's fine, because it's just you're just talking about your favorite foods, and y'all might have different favorite foods. That's cool. But the problem is that she's basically saying, I don't like who you are. You understand? I don't fuck with your identity. I don't fuck with your masculine identity. I don't like the things you do as a man. And you're like, oh, that's fine. You could still be my girl. That's basically what you said. You see what I'm saying?
That's wild.
And so now you're asking, how do I manage these emotions when we have these arguments? First of all, you shouldn't be having arguments with your girl. That's one. But two, you're saying, how do I manage these emotions she have based on this? And this is the funny part. This is the kicker. This is the fucked up part. If you try to manage her emotions in these situations, what you're actually doing is co-signing what she's saying. Follow what I'm saying. If you said, hey, this girl, my girl, she feels some type of way about me talking going online and checking out girls' pictures and all this other shit, and we be getting into arguments and she be feeling all salty and blah, 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 right? So now, if you're trying to interact with her and trying to calm her down or, talk to her about it and do all these other things, what you're essentially saying is that how she's feeling is valid. You understand? And what I mean when I say that is that she can feel however she wants to feel. So it's valid within her own feeling. When I say you making her think it's valid, you're making her think that what she's saying makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why when you first get with women, you have to nip all that shit in the bud and basically tell the woman, you're saying basically with your words and actions, that everything about me is correct. If you don't want to fuck with this, you don't have to be here. But I'm not changing anything for you. Because right now what happened is that you've made her think that she's correct in saying what you're doing is wrong. So in other words, you have told her that she is correct in saying who you are is flawed. You understand what I'm saying? Like, your character is flawed because you're trying to look at all these women and blah, 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 and that's messed up. So you're like, how do I manage that situation so everything will be fine? No, you can't even try to manage that, because by trying to manage it and trying to keep it together is co-signing what she's saying. This is why it's very important from the beginning, before a woman becomes your girlfriend, that she has to be on point 100%. That's what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is that if it's going to be a situation where she feels some type of way about you looking at other girls on Instagram or liking pictures and all that other stuff, and that's something you like to do, then y'all probably shouldn't be together.
Damn. Yeah, because she used that term like, oh, like if it was the other way around, how would you feel about that? You know, she followed a bunch of dudes like they pictures and like, you know, shirtless or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that doesn't even matter. This is what I'm saying. That's not the point. The point is this is what I like to do, right? And this is how I like to make shit happen. And let's say, for example, you had a feeling about that on the other side of the situation, right? Those are the type of things that needed to be discussed, talk about, and all this other stuff before y'all even became together. This is why I tell you guys, go to shoplocario.com, get master the vetting process, how to succeed in casual long-term relationships. Because understand, some women aren't supposed to be your girl. You understand? So what, go ahead. What was you gonna say?
Yeah, you mentioned that. I agree with you, like what you be saying on live and stuff like that. But one thing about it, you saying like you're not supposed to have an argument with your woman. Like I know, like basically, like no, like what I'm saying is that like you guys are two people at the end of the day, two different people. So, but I know like she's supposed to be on your program and basically follow your lead. But there's sometimes gonna be disagreements. So you say like that should never happen in your relationship, never at all.
No. A disagreement is fine. Arguing is not fine. You understand what I'm saying? So you can have a disagreement and your girl can say to you, hey, you know, I was thinking this other thing instead of this. Don't you think this would be better? And blah, blah, blah. Because I think like y'all can have a discussion like adults. But what I'm saying is that you shouldn't be arguing. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you're arguing, right, if you're arguing, then basically what that means is that there's a clash, right? And that clash usually is happening because of incompatibility. You understand? Because what do you give me an example of the argument you and your girl be having?
This happened recently. So like there was this chick a while back that I followed on Instagram. Then she found out. Then she just like saying like, oh, like I feel like you don't care about my feelings, and you know, like I told you, like what bothers me, and you did it anyway. So this and that. I was saying like what's the big problem? It's just Instagram. They're like background people. I said like the girl I follow, she roller skates or she like do different types of activities, hiking, snowboarding, all that stuff. She's adventurous, like, you know, it's just content. Just saying, oh no, that's not the point. Like, you know, you're still following random women and this and that. So that's what we got now to a discussion about.
You see what happens when you make a chick your girl too quick?
Yeah.
Because from when she first did this, the first time before she was your girl, you could have been like, oh, so this is a problem? Okay, so you ain't gonna be my girl then. Like you could have just kept fucking her, kept it and just kept it like that. You see what I'm saying? So now this is what's gonna have to happen, right? Either one or two things. You stay in this relationship and have to deal with this situation the way it is, because you're not going to be able to change this around. You understand what I'm saying? Or two, you leave the situation. That's your choice. Those are your choices. You understand what I'm saying?
Damn. So the girl got to be 100 on 100. Like
yes,
everything got to be
okay. Perfect. Check this out. It's real simple, right?
All right.
I'm gonna ask you a simple question. Is it easy for the average woman to get a boyfriend or husband? Yes or no?
Yeah, I think it is.
See, the answer is no. No, absolutely not. This is why you have a bunch of women always complaining, oh, I'm single, I can't find a man. These men out here ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. You never heard women talk about that? Like shit like that?
No, yeah, I do. But the reason I say yeah is because these dudes be like hounding over women, like doing everything, buying their life for them to make them, you know, to be their girlfriend, you know.
Okay, so let me rephrase the question then. Is it easy for a woman to get a man that she's actually attracted to and who's actually a man, not a male, not these guys out here that'll simp and trick, like an actual man, a guy who's on point? Do you think it's easy for a woman to get that?
Oh no.
Right. So this is what I'm saying. So the problem is this, right? Is that you are in a situation where you are acting like the average guy. Right? So therefore, she's giving you that energy. Now, check this out. When a woman gets with a man, because a man is rare, this is why, shout out to K-Zag, he says, this is why they got to share us, right? What happens is that when a woman gets with a man, he's rare. So therefore, she doesn't want to lose him. Now, if she doesn't want to lose him, what is she going to do? She's going to do everything in her power to be likable to that man. If she wants to be likable to that man, you know what she's going to do? She's going to make sure that her behavior and how she's doing things are on the up and up in relation to that man, which means she's not going to chance the situation by giving this guy resistance, attitude, just being bitchy, complaining. She's not going to do none of that because she doesn't want to lose this rare man, right? So this is why you vet the woman for an extended period of time so that she can show through consistency that she's actually about it, that she actually wants this and this actually benefits her, which is why she's going to be cooperative. That's why she's going to come at it 100. Now, when you're dealing with a woman and you're being like the average guy, a woman doesn't have to give you 100. Why? Because you're not worth it. You understand what I'm saying? So now, this is why it's hard for guys to understand this, because you're like, well, maybe she does these things okay, but then, you know, there's these other things. And the reason why you don't accept or require 100 because you don't think you're worth it. You see what I'm saying? And so you have the average dude fucking with the average chick. What happens is that a guy who's a man, when he's dealing with women, the women understand that they got to step their shit up in order to attract and keep that man. And in order for her to attract and keep that man, she got to be 100, not 99, not 98, 100, so that she can get the position of girlfriend. Do you see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that her behavior is in direct correlation to the value you see in yourself. So because you don't see that value in you, you accept less than 100. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you saw the value in yourself, when she started talking about all of that, oh, well, I don't like the fact that you looking at these girls and all that other shit. You'd be like, all right, cool. Well, listen, come through. She comes through, you have sex, you send her on her way. But you don't take her seriously. Why? Because she's not cooperating in the situation to show you that she's going to give 100. Now, once you see that, you say, I would never make this chick my girl because she's feeling some type of way about how I do shit, right? She doesn't value me to where she's like, oh, everything he's doing, I'm with it. I just want to be here. I'm just happy to be here. I want him to choose me. So if he likes to look at girls on Instagram, listen, I'm with it. Because this man right here, I don't know when's the next time I'm going to find an actual man, a guy that I like, a guy that I desire, a guy that I can't stop thinking about, a guy that makes me feel like a woman. I don't know when the next time I'm going to see that. So now anything he's doing, I'm with. Matter of fact, whatever he's doing is good because I'm so attracted to him that whatever he's doing should be the thing he's doing because whatever it is working on me. It's making me feel these feelings of me wanting to be with him. So when a chick is complaining about what you're doing, trying to say what you're doing is wrong, or she's trying to change you, what is she saying? She's saying, I don't really value you like that. So in order for me to value you, because I don't really value you, I need you to switch it up, change it to how I want so that it can be beneficial to me. Do you understand? So she's like, I don't see you as valuable enough to think about the possibility of sharing you with other women or other women wanting to fuck with you, right? So I need you to stop all that shit and just stay here with me and just keep me company because I don't see you as that valuable. You're a $5 bill to her. So she's like, I don't want to split this $5 bill with 20 women on Instagram. You understand what I'm saying? If you was $100 million, she'd be like, shit, I want to fuck with that 100 million. And look, if other chicks is hollering at him, so be it. I got at least 30, 40, 50 million out of this 100. You understand what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that you got to have when you're dealing with women, is they see you as that 100 million versus seeing you as $5. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So it starts with you. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, all right.
So bro, I'm telling you, you won't have to listen. This is what happens when you spill the grape juice on the white t-shirt. You've already fucked up your whole situation regardless. So that's what I'm saying, where you're calling and asking, like, how do I deal with her emotion? It's deeper than that, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You gotta know how to vet the women, fam. Because if you don't, you're always gonna run into problems. I promise you.
Yeah, so ain't no way to mitigate this. And
this situation's finished. That's what I'm trying to tell. Bro, you are okay. Yeah. Okay, check this out. I'll give you another example real quick before you leave. If a nerdy ass nigga was in high school and every day the fucking bully shoved him in the lockers for half the year, you think he could come to school the next day and bully the bully? You think he could stand up to the bully at this point?
Nah.
Right. The bully gonna laugh at that nigga, slap him in the head, and throw him back in the lockers again. Why? Because the bully sees him as this nerdy punk he can push around. Your girl sees you as a guy she can push around. Because what happened is she pushed you around and then you gave her the position of girlfriend. You think you could come in now like Big Dick McGriff and be like, hey girl, I'm gonna be on this Instagram liking as many chicks as I want. She gonna look at you like, nigga. She gonna look at you like this.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
You know what I'm saying? Like you've already spoiled the situation.
Yeah, but about that bullying thing, like the nerd gets shoved in a locker. So the nerd learns how to fight, and he whoops the bully ass one time. Do you think the bully like, oh shit, all right, let me stop up with him?
No. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. He's not gonna be able to whoop the bully's ass because he's already been conditioned to fear the bully. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, see, that happens on TV. You understand what I'm saying? Where the nerdy guy gets his courage. No. You gotta change schools, and you gotta start from scratch, and you gotta fucking get that courage and self-love. So the next time you go to your new school and somebody try to bully you, then you have the courage to punch that motherfucker in the face. You understand? But right now you're still in the same situation. So you're already conditioned to respond to that woman that way. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to do a whole reset. This is what I'm trying to say. That's why I tell you guys a lot of times when you guys are dealing with women, you got to charge her to the game because you fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it works.
I feel you.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I tell y'all guys to go to shoplocario.com, get master the vetting process, because if you start correctly, you ain't got to deal with all this shit on the back end. That's it.
All right. I appreciate the info, man.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Appreciate the call, fam.
All
right. Cool. Exactly. Kobe Lee said the glass is already shattered. You can't put all the pieces back together, but as soon as you put water in the glass, it always leaks. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling y'all. See, the problem is this. Y'all think that y'all could cheat the game. I'm telling you, nobody can cheat. I can't cheat the game. You understand what I'm saying? Every time when I've done things on purpose to try to test the game slaps me in the face. It says, Locario, nope, you can't cheat the game. Not even you. You understand what I'm saying? I keep trying to tell y'all, you cannot cheat the game. It is impossible. It is impossible. Because when you try to cheat the game, you're going to fall flat on your face. It's always going to backfire. You understand what I'm saying? You can't do it. So a lot of guys, I know y'all meet these chicks and you're like, oh, but she cool though, man. I like her. She's bad. She's a baddie and I want her to be my girl and all this other stuff. And it's like, y'all see the bullshit that's happening. Cause this is the thing. This is the a problem when it comes to this game and when it comes to men thinking about, being attractive or dealing with women when it comes to attraction. A lot of y'all have to, this is very, very important. A lot of y'all have to learn to accept when something is not going to work out between you and a woman. You understand? You have to accept when it's not going to work out, when it's not working out. So in his particular situation, before she was even his girl, she had an issue with what he was doing. From that point when she first said it, he should have been like, yeah, this ain't gonna work out. He could have known that at the second or third month. He'd have been like, yeah, this ain't gonna work out. And the thing is, when you have game, you can see that shit early. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, I remember I was on a dating app and I told this chick to meet me in Brooklyn, right? And she was in Jersey, right? So I said, hey, meet me on this, this weekend or whatever it is in Brooklyn at the spot, right? At a certain time. So her response was, because I think I said, meet me at 7. So her response was, oh, I'm not going to be able to make that because I get off of work at 6:30 and I don't really like to drive out to Brooklyn. You understand what I'm saying? She said, I don't get off. She said, she was like, I don't get off until 6:30 and I don't like to drive out to Brooklyn. Now, if she would have just said, hey, I can't make it at 7 because I get off at 6:30. Can we possibly do, 7:30 or 8 o'clock? I'd have been like, cool, fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But what made me realize that I don't need to talk to her again is that she said, I don't like to drive out there. Which essentially means I don't desire to come out there to see you. Because even if she actually doesn't like to drive to Brooklyn, her mind should tell her, you know what? I know you don't like to drive to Brooklyn, but that nigga's worth it. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. She will drive out there for the guy. This is what I keep trying to tell y'all. That's what I'm talking about. So if she's like, well, I don't like to drive out there, she's essentially saying, you're not the guy that I would drive out there, even though I don't like driving out there. This is what I'm saying, where you guys can pick up on this early if you understand this game. So as soon as I saw that message, I was like, oh yeah, there's no reason to even respond to this. There's no reason to try to set another time or date or no, you basically tell me you're not willing to drive out here. So we're done. You see what I'm saying? We're finished. We are done. It's over. All right, let me see what some of these questions are saying, and we're going to wrap this up in a minute. This says, I approached the woman on the phone this morning to meeting up, and she took my number and texted me her name. I text her back a couple hours later to see if she would be free Saturday at 6. No reply. So wait, hold on. So you're saying that this morning you met her with, she took your number, and then you said text her back a couple of hours later, said she's free Saturdays. Bro, it's only, where are you at? Because where I'm at, it's just turned 7. So I don't know. Are you on the y'all niggas be, I swear, y'all be so like caught up. Oh my God, I texted her 20 minutes ago. She hasn't texted me back. Like, Pete, you gotta relax, fam. Relax. It's okay. You understand? Give it some time. It'll be all right. Don't worry about it. You understand? I swear, y'all be so fiending for this shit. Says, life is more than just being 40 plus and after sex like we're 13. Why are we still thirsty and not learning from losses? What? Vernon, what are you even talking about? I don't even understand. So life is more than just being 40 plus and after sex like we're 13. Why are we still thirsty and not learning from law? I don't know what you're talking about. So he said, if everything has to line up correctly with you and she has to be perfect, why do they all leave in the end? What's the point of being controlling tit for tat? He's a tick for tack when you can coach. Vernon, I don't know what you're talking about. You got to call in for that. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about with that. The only part that I kind of understood, you said, why do they all leave in the end? And this is the thing that a lot of guys got to understand, right? See, y'all have been conditioned to think that you're supposed to be with a woman forever. You understand? That's why they have in the vows, till death do us part. And even with death, you're still not with them forever. So you see what I'm saying? But a lot of you guys think like, oh, you know, I want to be with her forever and ever. It's like, nigga, sometimes you're going to break up. And if you don't break up, you're going to die. The point is that when you are in the relationship, you want the relationship to be beneficial. You understand? You want the relationship to, serve you. You understand? Because what's the point of being in a fucked up relationship for years? You're just fucking being miserable for years with somebody that, you guys are not compatible. So how about you see if you're compatible by vetting? Then because you are compatible, you upgraded a girlfriend. And then because you're compatible, you're not going to be having all these arguments and all this other bullshit going on. You feel what I'm saying? It's really that simple. But yeah, we about to wrap this up, man. This wasn't going to be a too long of a show and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Because me and April got to go and get something to eat, man. Because we starving out here in these streets. You feel me? But what's today? Today's Wednesday. So tomorrow we will be back. Make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com, and CunninghamElements.com. Make sure you guys go to all of the .coms. And that is pretty much it. And I will holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Get the new audio program, What Men Wish They Knew About Women. Hidden gems about dating you don't know, but should, by Mr. Locario and April MC. Go to shoplocario.com right now to get your copy today.
And then, I had my consultation with April Locario this past Saturday, which
nice.
And it was funny because I already had dates lined up before the consultation, and then after, it just like within day, like it's just like I haven't even gotten like the new photos they suggested me to get yet, but just like all the game they gave me in that I implemented, it's just like skyrocketed within a day. So it's like
how many matches did you go to?
I went from getting like I want to say like max 4 matches a day to like 10
a day. Shit.
10 a day. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And so like I'm booked 4 weeks out date wise right now.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, we know that there could be flakes and shit, but they're getting replaced as time goes on. So
that's it.
Yeah. So, everyone needs to get that shit. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Like Don't.
It's like a mini coaching session.
I'm trying to, bro. It was so April, bro. Like that is the most gamed up chick alive. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. like I'm like, how do you know me this well? Like it's just wild, man. So yeah, shout out to them, man.
Yo, shout out to April and Locario, man. Facts, man.
Step up your game and go to shoplocario.com. That is the place where you can get my books, audio, and video programs in one place. All you got to do is type in shoplocario.com and step up your game today. Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today.
Because Locario, in my opinion, is the best dating coach on YouTube or whatever the fuck. Everything he says, ambulance. Everything he says, I have nothing against him. I have no contradiction. Everything he says.